We
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the beauty shop. Let's go. Listen,
disconnected us.
y'all know sometimes at the beauty shop, sometimes the shop opens up a little late, because at times we lose our keys. We can't find our keys. Keys just be misplaced and we got to wait for someone to come with the keys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't came with the keys now. So we got the keys. We ready to go. And welcome to the beauty shop, y'all. Welcome to the beauty shop. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning into the beauty shop. Thank y'all for supporting the beauty shop. Just thank y'all for all things beauty shop. Um,
Okay.
yeah, all things beauty shop. We want to thank y'all for it. Okay. So Val, how you doing?
I am doing well. I am sitting here trying to turn this darn Bluetooth off, girl. But you said you can hear me, so that's all
Yeah, I
good.
can hear you.
As long as you can hear me, we are fine.
Yeah, I can
Um,
hear you well. You coming through clear.
Child, I'm sitting here like, all right, you touching stuff. You're about to break stuff up. But other than that, I am doing so well. I can't complain at all. It is another great Sunday. So hello to everybody and happy Sunday.
Hi, everybody, and happy Sunday. Yes.
Hello.
And well, listen, I'm not going to thank y'all enough. Welcome to the beauty shop. Like I
Mhm.
said, I know we starting late today. Sometimes, keys definitely get lost, but we tend to find them
Mhm.
a little after the fact, but we found the keys. Okay. The gate done got rolled up because the gate was down. We was about to be shut down. The whole gate was down. We couldn't even locate the gate key. There was nothing. We was about to be shut down, but we done pulled it together. So we got the gate key up. How y'all feeling? I hope y'all feeling well. Definitely like, share, comment. You know what I'm saying? Give us your commentary because today, we have a very interesting topic that we're really going to hit for y'all. And it really boils down to would you tell or would you not tell, right?
To tell her not to tell. Hi, Linda. Linda is new. Linda said that I'm new. My daughter Angel Jefferson thought I would like it. But thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Hey, Linda.
We love the new
Okay.
people.
Yes, we definitely love our new people. Welcome to the salon, honey. Make sure to let us know exactly what you need, what you like, what you want, because we are definitely here to provide it all. Okay.
Yes.
All things. We know how to cut, we know how to curl, we know how to shampoo, honey. We know how to color, honey. We are very colorful people, honey. We do it all. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And thank your daughter, Angel. Thank you, Angel
Yes.
Jefferson.
Thank
We
you, Angel.
definitely appreciate you for recommending your mother to come on in. Okay. Because you know that once you come in, she's going to be done right. Hello. Goodbye.
Look,
Okay.
I'm throwing tips from the car, okay?
Ew. Okay. Listen, okay, let me say this, and I'm gonna preface this with this, right? Sometimes we don't know exactly what we should do, right? And that's okay. When we came up with this topic, it was drawn off for 2 weeks ago when we said we had basically we had talked about a wide range of things, right? And somehow, some way, it ended up in the realm of would you tell if you knew about the person that your friend, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your whatever was dealing with? Would you tell? And
If
that
you knew
caused us
something,
to
would you
really ask the
tell?
would you tell? And
Look
that
at me
really
trying to get
caused
out of the
us.
whole light from the back of the car, okay?
Come on, like, listen, let the light shine in. It's okay.
No,
But we asked the question of, would you really tell? And one of the things that we said, we were like, one of the things that we say about the beauty shop is that all things remain true, all things remain real, all things remain exactly what it is. So we're not going to shy away from talking about anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we said, would you tell? And we were like, you know what? That's going to be our next topic. Would you tell? To tell or not to tell? Would you endanger your friendship? Would you endanger your relationship? Whatever it is, would you tell? Val, what you think about that?
I think that I would tell. Point blank period. I cannot say that I'm not your friend if I don't tell. I cannot say that I am your friend if I heard something or if I know something and I did not tell you. See, that's the difference. Okay, a real friend is going to say, well, I'm coming to you and I'm telling you, and you can be mad at me, you can be upset with me, you can have an argument with me, you can do whatever, but as your friend, I'm coming to tell you. I wouldn't be your friend if I knew something and had a conversation about something concerning you and I didn't tell you. That's not a real friend. So you're
So
not my friend if you didn't tell me.
so you think you're not a friend if you don't tell?
Yep. I think good, bad, or indifferent friends to the end friends is going to be like, listen, this is some stuff. I don't know how you're going to take it. We're going to deal with this together, but this is what I know. And I would rather you be my friend and you say that to me than I find out later on down the line that my friend that I thought was my friend that I entrusted with so much knew something and didn't tell me. That would ruin the friendship.
So okay, so if the friend, so let's, because we in a beauty shop, right? And sometimes the folk come through here because they trying to get their hair washed, and then they realize that they getting their hair washed next to someone whom they just went on. They learn that they just went on a date with a man. Should they
Wait,
tell?
say it one more time.
So let's say, because we in the beauty shop, so we out here, we shampooing, we doing somebody's hair, and the person whose hair is getting done, they realize that the person that is next to them underneath that dryer, they begin to notice based on conversation or whatever that they just went on a date with a man. Should they tell?
Yeah, why not?
In the
Why should I
shop?
hold the secret? Why should I hold the secret if a person that I know is doing dirty? Why should I hold the secret? Now let's do this. Let's take this way back to my early 20s. I had just started worshiping at this church, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just started worshiping at this church. Talking to somebody, whatever. Found out that that person was talking to somebody else, and we wasn't even friends. But out of respect for you, I went to him and I told him in the bathroom.
What did you tell them?
I told I told her that me and the person was talking. That me and the person was talking. That me and that person didn't even tell me that he was talking to her. I saw something. You know how you just be watching stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
something that I saw, like an interchange between them, wasn't friendly interchangeable to me.
In the
So
church?
what we was when I saw it, we wasn't in church when I saw it, but I saw it, and I said something. It took me many years for me and that person to start talking. There, I didn't know shit.
Uh-oh. So see y'all, this is what happens in the beauty shop because sometimes we be on the road and we be having to handle and do our thing, right? And it's perfectly fine. So whenever Val comes back in, Val will be back in. Let me say this. Um, Now, I have been on all sides of the coin as it comes to this topic on what I tell or what I not tell. I have also been on the side of the coin where people have not necessarily told me until after the fact, right? So I have a wide range of opinions as it relates to this, right? I honestly feel that it really and truly boils down to the personality of the person, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is because everybody's personality is a little different. And y'all definitely listen, if you're watching, comment because I'm gonna respond to the comments as I keep, this dialogue going. Val is driving, so we never know how internet connection can be while you're driving. We all know T-Mobile, Verizon, Sprint, AT&T, whatever, they got their own tower issues going on, right? So we're just gonna do this solo dolo, and whoever joins in will definitely join in. So what I will say is I have a wide range of experience as it pertains to this, right? Because everybody has a different personality type. And thank you, Linda. You said, well, uh, Linda, you could respond however you choose to respond. It is perfectly fine. We take all types of responses. Deb said, yes, she agrees. It depends on the person. Yeah, I really do believe that it really and truly does depend on the person. And the reason why I'm saying that Girl, you know how it is when you're driving. It's perfectly fine. We in a beauty shop and all things happen while we in the shop. It is okay. We almost had the gates shut down, locked down on us. You know what I'm saying? We was about to have to cancel. We got the gates up now. So whatever happens is what happens. Listen, this is
I'm
the
here
beauty
though.
shop.
I promise I'm here.
Hello. It's perfectly fine. I have had on all sides of the coin of this happen with me, to me, around me, for me, whatever all the me's are, right? And Val, you were basically saying that it was someone whom you was talking to,
Hmm.
and you call a homegirl in the bathroom to let her know, like, I just want you to know I was talking to him.
Hmm.
Now, were y'all talking at the same time in which the talk was going on, or was this at different times, or was this really the same time
No,
talking?
this was the same time, and I
Okay.
didn't say anything to him about it. I
No,
said something
you.
to I said something to her
Mhm.
about it, and I said it because I felt like she needed to know, because he's
Okay.
going to only do what they're going to only do what we allow for them to do. So I wanted to go to her, and I told her that, and it was like, no, you knew, but I'm like, no, I didn't know. So it took us years to finally talk, because for all this time she thought that I knew that something was going on with them, and I didn't. I was new there. I had no idea.
Oh, wait a minute, Val. So he had been talking to her.
Yes,
You was
to my
new to the.
hmm
Oh.
and when I found out, I told her, because I would rather you come to me, and I would rather you tell me. I don't want both of us looking like a fool, and I don't think that she should have. She's a very beautiful person. I don't think none of us should have been looking like a
Was he
fool.
a musician?
I ain't saying all that, child.
It just seemed, I'm just saying, it just seemed like he had to be a musician. Right, right. I know, I said it. He's a musician. I knew he was a musician. As soon as something said, that's musician. I knew he had to be a musician. I knew it. I knew. Listen
So
here, y'all. I
so
said it
took
first.
us. It literally took us many years, um before we can honestly, and we never ever ever like brought it up again, or even like had a conversation about it, or at least I don't think that we did. um and I don't remember, it was so many years ago, but I just know that I felt the need, like I needed to tell her. I needed to tell her because, for one, she needed to know.
She needed to know. You
She
felt
just,
like that was on a
she just
need to know basis.
nobody wants to be Boo Boo the Fool. Nobody wants to play Boo Boo the Fool to anybody. And I didn't want to be in no threesome of Boo Boo, of the Boo Boo ness. So I said what I said. I told, I did, and like I said, for many years we still wasn't talking. For many years we wasn't talking, and then finally started talking, and then me and her, and never brought it up again. But I don't even know if she honestly had clarity with it, or if she even thought, or even if she still thought that I already knew. But somehow, some way, I don't even know how we started talking, but we did, and we've been talking ever since. But the point is, and she, like I said, she wasn't even my friend at the time. But the point is, if
Mhm.
I know that somebody is doing something, then why wouldn't I tell? I would want somebody to tell me. Like, allow me to play the fool. Allow me to be the fool with the information that you gave me. Don't let me be in the dark. And every time something happens and you see us, it's the side eye or the sideline or any of that. That's not right, and that's not fair. Now, if you tell me, Nakia, if you tell me, and then I'm just like, okay, and then I still interact, then I deserve everything that I did. Because I know, and I'm making the conscious decision, even with everything that I know, to still entertain and to still engage. But honey, not my monkey, not my circus. I was not for it. I ain't want to be with it.
So you and her, y'all still talk like till today?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and she ain't with him no more,
No, they're married.
huh?
They're married.
Oh, oh, okay. So they made it through.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is the awesome thing. I mean, this was 10, 12, probably more than that years ago. But I mean, listen.
But you was honest enough with
But I was
her.
honest enough. It was off
Yeah.
of me. It was
Yeah.
off of me, and I was honest enough. And they're happy, and they're very happy. Or at least to me, I mean,
Mm.
honestly, they're happy. I'm not even going to say to me, they are. they're a very happy couple. They're together. They're making major moves. They're doing what it is that they got to do. And that's what they're. But I needed to tell her.
Why do you feel that you needed to tell her? I
Huh?
just want to know. Why do you feel that you needed to tell her?
I felt like I needed to tell her because um, when I asked him, was he seeing anybody? He told me no. But then when I saw what I saw, I needed to tell her.
And I hope I'm saying your name right, because the day said, no, I'm not telling unless a life depends on it. I know my lane and I'm staying in it. Well, I need you to tell me what your lane is.
I was getting ready to say, well, what's your lane? Is it ID?
ID or ID,
ID?
something.
I'm sorry if we're saying your name incorrectly.
Yes, and please let us
But
know if
wouldn't
we
your
are.
lane be to tell and state so you can be clear in your lane? Wouldn't that be? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I just know if I hear anything about anybody that I have any type of connection with, I'm letting them know. And we gonna bang out with this together. This is what I, because you'll never ever hear Valerie said X, Y, and Z without me saying it to you first. Because I'm not this type of person. So if I'm going to say something, I'm going to say it to you so you can know. Everybody's going to know that I said it. So it's not going to be, well, Bao said this and well, Bao did that, and you're in the dark like, but I didn't know. No, you didn't know. Because that's just who I am. I'm going to tell you, and I will hope that you will tell me.
You know, like I said, I have definitely been on all ends of this. I have been on the non-receiving end of the telling. I have been on the receiving end of the telling, and I have been on the receiving end of the I'm telling but not quite telling, but I'm going to drop hints so that you will know type telling. I'm going to be very honest. I am not a person that likes hints to be dropped at. I'm so direct. So if you drop hints, I'm not picking them up unless you're direct with me. As far as the telling goes, I have definitely been on the end of the complete not telling, because when it came down to my ex husband, people did not necessarily tell the truth of concerning the experience with him, right? And I believe that that is what caused not just myself but others to experience the trauma of him, because no one wanted to tell the truth, right? Hence the reason why I have been the one to be like, no, I'm going to ring this bell, I'm going to sound the alarm, I'm telling the truth concerning all things, because you will never say that I didn't warn you. You ain't going to get that off. You will never say, just like that your little young girl that he with right now, when she inboxed me in my inbox and she asked me and I told her, I gave her my, for real, if you ask me a direct question, I'm going to give you a direct answer, whether you want to believe the answer or not. And she asked me a direct question and I gave her a direct answer and I told her, run. Now, has she ran? No. So at this point, I'm free from it because I gave her a direct answer. I told her to run. She asked me a question. She asked me another question. She asked me some more questions. I told her to run. She chooses to stay and deal with that foolishness. That is solely on her. Because I ain't got nothing to do with what you choose to listen to and what you don't listen to. And I also don't have nothing to do with whether you believe a person has changed or not. Because guess what? When there's 5 women with the same story, ain't no change happening to the 6th. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn what you believe. And I don't care how you feel. If you couldn't get it right with 5, what makes you think you the 6th one you going to be right?
When they feel like they're ready.
Girl, bye. You're going to be number 6 talking to number 7 because you're going to write a book just like I did. Okay. And your conversation going to be saying, run. Okay. Run and don't look back. Like I told her. You understand what I'm saying? And I told her that for a reason, because I truly believed in that. Because at the end of the day, a man that has gone through 4 or 5 women and has not changed, not one bit, chooses not to. Therefore, ain't no change going to happen. Not with you or not with anybody else. Period.
until they want to. And that
I,
might be number 20. That
listen
might be
here.
number 18. That might be number 19. That might be number 30. But until they're ready.
Listen here, whatever that ready number is, but
Mm-hmm.
homegirl better understand she number 6, okay? Um, I don't know what that ready number is. You asked me my opinion, and I'm gonna tell you of my opinion concerning my experience. Now, you already witnessed the fact that he was over there with number 5, number 4, whoever the hell number, and then got with you. So what the hell makes you think you different? I don't know, because the pattern is still the same. And the fact that you sought me out tells me something different. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Rita.
Hey,
Hey,
Tato.
how y'all doing? Sorry I'm late,
That's
but I'm just
okay.
in time for the conversation. So go ahead.
You in time, Rita. Okay.
Go ahead.
We were just basically talking about would you tell or won't you tell? To tell or not to tell. I'm telling the truth. Let me say this. Let me preface this. Y'all, I done wrote a book about my experience. So I done told it all. So I'm a teller. I'm telling. Now, whether you purchase the book, whether you watch the documentary, that's on you. I done wrote it. It's in a documentary. I done documented it. I done did all the things that I needed to do. So I done told. I done went on Larry Reed Live with it. Y'all done watched that shit like 2 years ago. So whatever you choose to do is on you. Okay? Because I done told the truth. So help me God to forewarn everybody. Run when fatty come your way. I done told.
Not fatty though.
I refuse to say his name, so his nickname is Fatty till Kingdom Come. You hear me?
Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I've had a couple experiences where I did tell because I thought I was being a good friend, and I told. And my friend, we're no longer friends because I told. And she didn't understand. She couldn't understand why I came to her and why I told. One, why I confronted the gentleman to let him know, I'm going to tell, right? Because I see where you at and I see what you're doing. I'm going to tell.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't understand, one, why I said what I said to him. And then two, why I felt that to come tell her what was going on. And my thing was, well, if you already knew what was going on, then you should have let me know. Like, if you ever see my dude out, then mind your business.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm being your friend and I'm out and I'm like, hey, and you and your friend, your boo ducking and dodging and weaving, you're not supposed to be where you're supposed to be at because you're running from me. I'm not the girlfriend.
Right.
So you coming out of my presence and you trying to be in my vision and you trying to keep her out the vision. So you doing something. You being
Uh-huh.
sneaky. So I told, and she was offended that I told. And the thing of the person that I was talking to at the time, I was also doing some dirt. And it wasn't like a thing of I'm in a glass house, I'm throwing stones. It's not like that. Everybody knew who needed to know what I was doing. So if you saw
Mm-hmm.
me and him or you saw him, it wasn't no kind of confusions going on. But that's not where me and her situation was. So she
Mm-hmm.
took it as I was in a glass house throwing stones. She took it as I was being above and I was being judgmental and I was on my horse and all that kind of stuff. And that's not what I was doing at all. I was thought I was just being a friend because she talked about this dude like he was the one who put the sun up, who put the moon up, who put the stars in. He put the twinkle in the star. He was the one that when you came in the house, you said clap on, clap off his name, and the lights came on. So to me, that's your everything.
Mm-hmm.
So from that
Mm-hmm.
experience, at that point, I'm on my business now. I don't tell. If I see somebody or see something, I don't tell because it's like I don't want to go through that again. And everybody is not in a position to receive what you're saying to them. And some people try to be big bad, like, oh, don't bother me, I don't care, but it really do bother you. Or I ain't embarrassed, he ain't showing off on me, but he really is. Or you
Yeah.
justifying, explaining. And I just don't have time for it. So I mind my business. Now, on the flip side, I was dating someone who the girl that he was dating didn't know that I wasn't the sister, that I was the girlfriend. And she trolled me on social media to see who I really was to him. But then she posted all these pictures of him and her. Like, but the thing of with him and her, they was never in the same room. So you could tell she was copying and pasting pictures together to make it look like she looking from a distance or he looking from a distance or across the room or whatever. And so I confronted him about it. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to tell you who the chick is. I'm not going to tell you where the chick is from. I'm just going to be straight out and ask you because I'm a straight shooter. Are you stepping out on a relationship? Because if you are, I could take it two ways. And I took it two ways. One, I took it as I cheated once, twice, a couple times. And it could be my karma. This is my karma coming back. A guy put his all into me and I cheated. So now maybe this is the karma coming back on me to where I'm now putting my all into this guy and he's cheating. So I took it that way too. Then I also took another side where I had some issues going on. So I kind of like pushed him to the side a little bit. So it's like, well, if you find, if I'm not doing it at home, you ain't doing it at home, somebody doing it somewhere. So I took it that way too. So I just told him, open door, front street, what are you doing? And he decided to lie. Why you lie, Craig? His name not Craig though. But why you lying, Craig? I
was about to say, is his name Craig?
No, his name not Craig. But why you lying, Craig? Like I just asked the question. Like, I'm a straight shooter. Don't lie to me. Be all adults here. What are you doing? Because I have the proof, but I'm not going to show you the proof. But I do have it if you need to see it. I mean the reference when I'm talking about. I got the reference. But I don't want a reference. I just want you to be real with me like I'm being real with you. And I already owned my part of the relationship. I owned my part by saying, I'm not doing my part. You're not doing your part. So if somebody else is doing it, they doing it. And I also took the part as this could be just my karma. So I'm ready for it forever, however you give it to me. Give it to me with a slice of pizza. Give it to me with some noodles. Give it to me.
Why gotta be stuff? Why your karma gotta be given to you with stuff that you like?
It ain't got it. Look, it could be hot dogs, but I was just trying not to get sick because I don't like hot dogs. I don't like baked beans. But if you want to serve me a thing of hot dogs and baked beans, if that's my karma, then I'll eat it. But be real about it. So he decided to lie. And I'm just like, all right, Craig, now I got to pull out the pullouts. Ain't this your feet right here? Ain't this your hand right here? Ain't that your back right there? Didn't I buy you this shirt? Didn't I buy you this shirt right here? Ain't this your favorite baseball cap? Because the Eagles played that day. So that's you. That's your outfit, boo. That's you. So then it was with the stuck face, like. So,
listen,
I'm just saying. So I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Like I said, I own my piece. I was not an angel dating. So I was the main joint, the side piece, the live piece, the come here real quick piece. That was, I'm just being honest with you.
You was all the pieces. You was the pieces to the puzzle.
So I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna come at you with the Mother Teresa shirt on, like I don't do any dirt at all, and I don't understand why you would ever do this to me. No, that's not me at all. It's just I played in the mud. So would I tell again? No, I'm still gonna keep it straight now, unless I do have friends who's like, hey, if you see my boo out there or you don't see him on social media, holla at your girl. Then I tell. But if we never had that conversation, I'm sorry. When you call me with it, I'm gonna be like, oh my, are you sick? When did this happen? How long? I'm gonna act like I don't know nothing. I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, what? Wait, girl, slow down. Woosah. Let's talk about this. What happened? I'm just gonna be all in it with you. I'm gonna go through it with you. Yes, with all the emotions. Yes, I am. I'm gonna let you come over. We're gonna have our tea and our crackers. And we're going to sit and have our ice cream. We're going to woosah together. Yes, I'm going to do it all with you. Yes, I am. I'm going to be that friend, strong sister pushing you, girl. Don't call him that. I'm going to be her. Yes, I am. And you ain't gonna never know that I saw him out there with Susan at the cabaret. I'm not gonna say
I'm telling.
it.
I
Well,
don't
listen,
care.
okay. She
I
done
don't
said it
care.
all.
If he was with Susan at the cabaret, you're going to know. I'll be like, what is you crying for? He was with Susan at the cabaret. You sitting here acting like he was exclusive, and he was not. That was not his role for you. And I get it. I get the non-telling aspect. I really do. You know what? That's probably why I'm a Capricorn. Because I don't care. I don't care if you get upset. I don't care how offended you get. I don't care if you stop talking to me. I don't care how you feel about what I'm telling you. I get it. I really do. Because people have taken that attitude of me like, well, Nikki, we just didn't know how you would take if I would have. I'm like, what? As raw and as real as I am, you think I can't take that on myself? The raw and realness for me? If I'm giving it to, and I get it, because some people can't take the way they dish, they can't take it back to them. I am not her. I am not she. I can definitely take it the same way in which I dish it, because if I give it to you raw, I expect you to give it to me the same way. Point blank, period.
Yep.
And I'm telling, I'm like, what is you crying for? He ain't even crying over you. He over here with Susan at the cabaret. He over here at the bar, you know what I'm saying, with Linda, and you over here crying over a dick that ain't crying over you. What? No, we're not gonna cry over a dick that ain't crying over us.
Well, how did you
No.
know he wasn't crying? How do you know he wasn't crying over her?
Because he was with
He
Susan. He
wasn't
don't
That
crying.
that
care.
that, that don't mean anything. That doesn't
He
mean
wasn't,
Listen,
he wasn't
listen,
crying. He was
listen,
crying because he got caught. That's why he was crying.
period.
He got caught.
Period. He was not crying because he was sad. He was crying because he got caught, and he didn't really want to get caught, because whatever that benefit was he was getting from you, he loved that benefit, and he didn't want to lose that
But
benefit. But
see,
look,
so he
and
was
let
crying
me
over
flip this too, because I'm my good lesbian sisters. I'm with y'all too, because she be up in there getting caught out there as well. And guess what? She might have been funning and licking and twisting it down and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all really twist, but whatever the case may be, it happens. But she might have been
her. And
out
that's
there, you feel
okay.
me?
And
Listen,
let's just
whatever it is.
say that
But I'm
that's
going to tell
okay.
you, my sister, I'm telling you just the same way how I would tell my other sister friend if I see her dude, if I see your woman, I'm telling all of that. You want to know why? I'm going to tell y'all why. Because as a person that has definitely been cheated on,
Mm-hmm.
and truth be told, the woman that told me about my ex-husband with the chick at the church service, beyond what she thinks, I respect her for telling me. Right now, however, he might have flipped it in her mind, because she technically was his friend, because she was his friend. You know what I'm saying? She was his friend. She definitely was not a friend of mine. And she contacted me to let me know, because he was in my car. Okay. Okay. And he had went to the train station with this chick and picked her up driving my car to go pick up his friend from the train with this chick in the front seat. And the truth of the matter is, and she told me, and she was like, I feel like you need to know. I was never mad at her for telling me. I respected her for telling me what was going on. Number one, because she knew that was my car. Number two, she knew me and him was married. Number three, that day she found out I was pregnant. Okay. So at the end of the day, her whole thing was, as I'm a woman first before I'm anything, right? So as a woman, I gotta tell you, woman to woman, what this man is doing behind your back that you can't see. Number four reason why she told, truth be told, she's like, and she was sick of him. She said, I'm sick of him, and I'm sick of watching what he keeps doing to women, because she had been friends with him for a minute, and she saw the pattern of his behavior, and she got sick of it. And she was like, you know what, I have to tell you. Now, she might regret it or whatever the case may be, because the shit definitely was blown all the way up, as it should be, as it should have been at that moment in time in life, right? Because then and truth of the matter is, whether people say I'm right or wrong, he asked me, who told you? I'm like, your friend told me. How else would I have known? I wouldn't have known. There was no way for me to have known, because he knew I didn't know the people in that church service where he was at. So there really would have been no way for me to know, right? And then he got mad. Oh, you gonna tell? Yeah, because guess what? People tired of you and your foolishness. So yes, they gonna tell. Someone should have been told. Your first wife should have told me about you when she met me at that damn hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I feel, and guess what? And I told her she should have told me. She was like, "Well, I didn't really know how you're gonna take it." I said, "Girl, I'm a woman, woman to woman. We can do this. If you know, I get it. Some women are very immature, but I ain't never come across as that type. I'm not immature. You should have told me, woman to woman." And I told her then. I said, "Because guess what? I'd have left his ass sitting right there at that hospital. Y'all would have had to figure out how he was gonna get home. I'd have took them bags up out my car and drove myself from Ohio back to New Jersey, and he'd have to figure that out from Ohio. Period." I told her, I said, "You would have saved me. You would have saved me a whole lot of time. You would have saved and at that point in time, we wasn't even married yet. You would have saved me $500 and a damn lawyer from having to get an annulment. No, you should have told."
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying, she should have told. I told her she should have told. And she should have told a whole lot more too. I'm not gonna say all of what she should have told, but she should have told a whole lot more. Because at the end of the day, as a woman, we should protect other women. Period. That's how I
agree.
I feel like
Which
that.
is why I told.
I'm with you. I'm telling. Don't do. Let me say this. Don't do no dirt around me and think I'm not gonna tell. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? And if I'm in a real relationship, right? A relationship, not dating jerks, real relationship, tell on me too. But you ain't got to worry about that because I ain't that type. I ain't that type. You ain't nothing you gonna tell. But no, because some of y'all need to be told, and some of y'all women, because y'all be running around here doing some of the most cheesiest, craziest stuff too, thinking nobody gonna tell on you. No, y'all need to be told on too. Running around here, your little side pieces and stuff like that, thinking stuff is all free. No, it's not free. Tell. I'm telling. I am telling. And the only telling let me tell you, and the only telling I don't respect is I don't respect telling amongst single people. I don't respect that. If both people are proclaiming their singleness, meaning that they free to date whomever, there's no telling in that. You just look stupid for telling.
Yeah,
Right.
there's no need to tell, because if we're both single and we're just doing what we're doing, then we're just doing what we're doing.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all.
That's it.
And you can't be mad if you find out they're doing something else because y'all single. We're not together.
There's no title.
We don't have no title.
There's nothing put there.
And you know what? And that's kind of what, when me and her had our argument, she tried to, like, when she justified the situation, she tried to justify it that way by saying, well, you know, because I don't know if it's true, ladies, older ladies, our seasoned, not older, I'll say our seasoned ladies, please let me know in the comments if this is true, because I don't believe it. And I heard it from multiple women that says, if you're single, meaning you're not married, you're dating somebody, you're still single. You can still do whatever you want to do because you're not married to that man.
I've heard that too, and I've even seen people say that. I guess that will be true if the person that you are doing your single in your singleness with know that that you're still proclaiming single. Mm-hmm. Then by all means do what it is that you're going to do. But if I'm saying that I'm single and he's saying that we are doing something, that's where those conversations need to come in at, because if you feel like there's something on one end and I feel like there's something on the other, then we need to have a conversation so we can make sure we're clear across the board, so it won't come back to you that you saw Valerie doing something when she is in her singleness.
Right. And I can agree with that. But that's not how it was explained to me. It was explained, I'm in a relationship, but I'm not married to him. Mm-hmm. So I could, if I meet JoJo tomorrow at the market, I can give him my phone number and I can talk to him and take however way I want to take it. And don't matter that I'm dating Tommy over here. And I'm like, I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either.
If you flip, and then also I've had no disrespect to my Muslim sisters and brothers. They bring the religion into it. I can take care of both households. I can do what I want to do. And I'm like, that's not what, I don't feel that's what that religion means. And I feel like people have taken it from where it started. That may have been something at that time. And you modernized it to fit your situation. And now you feel like I'm put this cloth on top of it. So it's gospel. I can do this. And that was the argument I had with her when I was like, no, I'm boo-boo. You are not single because you call him your boyfriend. Like, y'all been together for years. You are what's the word? Y'all are platonic or
Mhm.
whatever in your relationship.
They're what is it called when you're married, when you've been together for when you've been
Yeah,
together
so
for a
like you like
certain amount of
common law
time?
almost.
Common
Yeah.
law.
Common law.
You like common law almost. Like, but they went away with that. But back then it was a thing. Common law was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you sit here and now tell me because it's no, that's not what it is, and I can't believe you're going to sit up here on your high horse and talk to me about this, and I'm like, because I'm confused right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know what part I play. And like someone commented, she wasn't my friend. And I believe that because everybody know me. I'm direct. If you don't want to talk to me, you don't want me to give you advice, you want me to keep my mouth shut, then before you start talking to me, just say, Reed, listen. And I'm gonna listen. I ain't gonna say nothing. But then when
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to you, don't sit there and go, Reed, why you so quiet? Because you told me you listen. I got so much to say, but it's not my place. I don't live in a glass house. I'm not going to ever throw stones. I'm not a judgmental person. Do what make you happy because I'm going to do what make me happy.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, if
Mm-hmm.
you my girl, you my boo, this is my friend, I call you a friend because everybody's not my friend. So if I put the title friend around you, you're family to me, and I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
treat you accordingly. Now, you
Mm-hmm.
my associate, you just my coworker, just a chick I chill with every now and again. That's different. But if I tell you you're my friend, you're my girl, this is my friend. Like, hey,
Then all gloves come off. That's something completely different.
yes, like
Like we
I'm gonna talk
family
to you like,
now.
yeah, I'm gonna talk like I talk to my sister, and if she
Mm-hmm.
was here, she'd tell you it's
Mm-hmm.
raw. It's like that chicken you get out the market. It's raw. It ain't cooked. It ain't spiced. It ain't seasoned. It ain't butter. It ain't oil. It's just that ugly looking chicken in that packet. It's just raw.
Leaking
Raw.
fluids and
Okay.
all. Just raw chicken.
Just raw.
I get with it though, but that's why I said I'm not sugarcoating nothing for nobody. So you don't want your so-called significant other to know. Don't let Nakia see you because I'm going to tell. And I don't care what relationship it ruins. I don't care who gets upset. I don't care who doesn't speak to me anymore. I don't care about you need to mind your business, so, because you get all of that. Oh, you just miserable because you single and
Mm-hmm.
you don't
Yep.
want nobody else to be happy. Listen here, boo. If that's your happiness, which is the fact that your significant other is out with other people, then none of this should matter anyway. Me telling you shouldn't even shake your world for you even get that upset with me for even telling you. That's something that you should just automatically expect to
Right.
go on and something that you should expect to happen, and we could just move forward with it and laugh about it technically. But understand, I'm going to tell you the truth. I am that person. I am the truthful friend that's going to tell you the truth. And it's not to be messy. It's not to bring back, to cause misery. It's not even to cause necessarily pain. But what are we doing? How do
Mm-hmm.
we consider each other to really and truly be friends if you can't even tell me the truth about what you see?
Exactly.
Forget speculation, because I get that. But this ain't about speculation. This isn't about anything that is presumed. I had one of my friends said to me at one point in time, because she told me, she was like, Nikia, your job is to warn. And I was like, I don't want to warn these hoes. They just need to fall. They just need to fall in the same way how I fell in, because ain't nobody warned me, right? True story. That's how I felt. I was like, I'm not warning these hoes. Ain't nobody warned me. They ain't gonna get warned. They gonna catch it the way I caught it, which is off guard, right? That was my attitude in the beginning, right? But then after I thought about it and realized how much trauma I experienced through that whole thing, I said I would be so wrong not to warn,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
To me.
True.
Now, whether and the truth of the matter is, I can only tell you the truth of my experience, right?
Right. Right.
I can't tell you the truth. I don't know who this person is today, although it hasn't changed it. But I can't tell you that. That's something, if you're willing to stick with it, then you have to go through the experience of today. with that person.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see that the behavior hasn't necessarily changed, just based on what you see, based on what you have saw, based on all the things that's going on around, ain't nobody lying. They telling you the truth of the experience. And my friend, she told me, she was like, you have a job to do there. And I was like, yeah, but at what point in time does that job be over? Because I'm gonna write, word up, because I'm gonna write about it. What I'm not gonna do is make this my life mission. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing. This is not a life mission for me. So I say after a certain, like today, right? I ain't wanting nobody after that. Truth be told, after I dropped the book, after I already dropped that book, I wasn't wanting nobody. The girl that reached out to me, she was like, my brother sent me your book and I read it. And I was like, okay, I don't necessarily have questions for you, but I mean, I would just like to know what you're, I know you don't have to like defend, you don't have to explain. You're telling me everything I don't have to do, but you're then asking me to do it at the same time because you're confused. Perfectly could understand. She was a 23, 24-year-old little girl. In my mind, that age, you're young, you're a little girl. So, okay, I'm going to explain it to you like you're a 2-year-old because that's how I understand how y'all operate. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
but friend, even some 34, 35, 45, 52, even some 65-year-olds, you have to explain it to them. You got to give it to them, telling the truth for dummies. Y'all know the dummy books? When they break it down, you got to say, this is what it is for dummies, even for the older, even for the older ones.
Yes. Yep. Because them old schools, they think them seasoned women, they think they know everything. They've been through it, and because we are not that seasoned, what we're talking about.
But let me tell you something. You probably got one time to tell me, oh, I know, but once that I know comes out, I'm not saying nothing else. Because since you know so much, handle your situation with all of your knowledge and all of your so-called wisdom. Because I'm at that point, I'm over the whole entire. I'm not speaking anymore, and I'm that way on everything in life. Once you hit me with the I know, but no, never mind. Since you know, because once you say I know, that means that you are full knowledge. I have nothing else to say to you and all of your knowing. I want you and your knowing to go on ahead and experience, and I'm leaving it at that. Yeah, I ain't doing it.
Experience sometimes is the best teacher.
The best teacher.
And some people, but my grandma used to say, a hard head makes a soft behind.
All the time.
And that's just what it is. Like, you don't want to listen. I mean, I get it. I've had friends, and I can respect Nakia because I wouldn't expect her to be no less, because she's the same way, like the clock, 12 and 6. She's the same way on Monday and Friday. So if she came at me with that, I wouldn't be mad at all, because like, this is who she is. And if she's my friend, I call her my friend, I respect that. And she's only going to come to me. And this is what I try to tell a lot of people. If I come to you, it's the problem, because I don't speak on everything. I don't talk about everything. But when something's bothering me, or something to come to the point where I'm like, hey, we can sit and talk about something, I need your undivided attention, because I'm not a messy person. And I'm coming to you with the best interests and the best intentions in heart. And I'm not going to come at you just to be coming at you. Like a lot of people say, oh, you're single, so you want everybody to be single with you because, we don't go out no more. We don't do this. No, that ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm happy in my singleness. I could be home by myself, even though I'm not single right now. But still, I'm happy in my house by myself. If he come over here tomorrow, I don't care. I'm happy in my house by myself. I can make noise by myself. I can do anything I want by myself. And I'm fine with that. And when you come over, we just go make noise together. That's all. But at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about you. And I care about you. So I'm talking to you. Like, why are we talking about me right now?
I just get tired of people in their whole, you just want me to be single like you. First of all, no, I don't. Because this experience, this is me, because I'm single. This experience is not like no other. I don't ever want no one to really and truly experience this level of singleness and the inconsistent people that are out here in this world. They don't know what they want. They don't know who they want. They're just confused. One minute they say this, the next minute. I don't want anyone to experience this level of singleness ever. So if you are truly happy within your relationship realm, I want you to be that. But at the same time, you want me to allow you to be happy in whatever you've made up in your mind. Now, let me say this, because there are some people that love their mind made up happiness. And I am not here to take you out of your fantasy world. if you want to be like Mariah Carey and be in the sweet, sweet fantasy, baby, I want you to be all up in your sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. Listen here, because listen, that's why they done made these songs for us to relate to life. I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want you. Hello. Yes. Okay. Okay. Did she not? Okay, she said it. And I want them, I want everybody to feel the fantasy of what they want. Okay. I am not trying to step upon your fantasy world. I am not trying to be all up in your material girl world or whatever the case, whatever that is that you living in. I don't want no parts of it. Okay. So if I start with I saw, then you already should know I don't want to hear it. I'll be like, okay, well, where the drinks at? Let's go.
Right? Let's get it popping.
I need a round. She need a round. Let's get this round going. That's gonna be me because I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna continue no further. And let me say this, okay? Because I done had some of y'all little messy assholes. Y'all be trying to tell people because some of y'all messy. And y'all know y'all messy. And y'all know y'all messy because y'all love the mess that y'all in. And what y'all do is upon our singleness, okay? Because if I'm single and he's single and we all is single, don't nobody need to be telling nothing about a man that proclaims his singleness and you trying to let it be known that he's messing with you. No, ma'am, you're dead wrong for that. And I've had some of y'all attempt to do that crap with me. And I'm like, don't nobody care about you.
Right.
And
right.
yes, I did stomp my feet because I don't care. I think that is so annoying because what you're doing is you're trying, truth be told, you're trying to rob that man of his entitlement to be single by self-proclaiming your own self upon his singleness. He's already professed his singleness to the world. And here you come.
Girl, they do too. They sit just like that too.
Hello, you see what I'm doing?
They sit like that too. They do, looking around, and whoever he talking to, they gotta be.
Look.
They do. The eyebrows be up. Or if they got hair, they put the hair in the face so they can be like, they do. They do. They do.
Well, you know, me and him, we're connected. I'm that hoe would be like, well, we bless the Lord for all of you in your connections.
Right. I said, amen. Hallelujah.
And we bless him.
Oh, Lord. I said, Jesus.
And we bless him.
Messing with y'all on this good Sunday, okay?
I want the people to know that I bless them and their connections, and we bless them. The Lord connects whom he chooses. We bless him. And guess what? You and your connections don't have nothing to do with what's going on over here. Keep it that way.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. Because guess what? He's still single.
Yep. Yep.
He's still single. Technically, you still single. Technically, we all single up in here.
Yep. Yep.
Because the truth of it, I might not agree with everything Steve Harvey says, right? I might not agree with all things. But he says one of the things that a man's job is to do is to profess. If that man has not professed you, shut up professing him and your stupid connection. Shut up. Because you ain't nothing to him until he professes and proclaims you.
Yep.
Till then, nothing.
Yep. And stop asking people. And stop asking women.
Please
you
stop
know
asking.
So-and-so? You know I know so-and-so. That's why you ask me if I know so-and-so. Well, who are you to him? Well, who did he say I was to him? Like, stop asking those dumb questions. You already know who I am. If you're coming to me, you already know who I am. Because clearly he done talked about me. You done seen us out together multiple times.
You saw something.
You saw something for you to come to me. I didn't go to you. You came over here to me. So I am that female. If you come over here to me, I'm going to serve you whatever you want to know. If you ask me, am I seeing him? And I'm not, I'm going to tell you I am. Yes, we are.
But why?
Because you coming to me. You coming for a reason. So I'm going to give you what you're looking for. And then I'm going to ask you, now that you know these things, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to come back to me? Or now are you going to go to him? Like, what are we doing this for? So yes, sorry to say, God rest his soul. My son's father taught me well with that. I had a lot of females come to me. I'm Chocolate from Philly. Everybody know that. Okay, we skated.
Hey, Chocolate from Philly.
That's right. We skated. So we had Chocolate from Jersey, and we had to show the difference that I'm not that girl from Jersey. So Everybody knew who I was, and he put it out that way. So people would not come to me. But you got some of these chicks who want to walk up, I don't know who she is, with the neck pop of the bed, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know who I am because you came to me and you didn't call me by my name, because he didn't call me my name. If he called me Sarita, it was a problem. I did something. I said something, did something if I'm Sarita. But you came to me and you said, aren't you chocolate? Not, are you Shauna's sister? Not, are you Lauren's sister? No, it was, aren't you chocolate? That looked like my skin tone. I've been called that since birth, but hey, why you asking? Oh, don't you know? I know him. Everybody know that. Everybody knew that dude. That dude was around. Everybody knew that dude.
Mm-hmm.
So if you messed with that dude, you knew what you was getting. So it was up to you to say, hey, I'm going to still deal with him, or not, leave it alone. That's just what it was. And
Your choice, your decision.
It was your decision. And he said that. So that's why when chicks came, yeah, I know him. And I didn't talk to him for like 3 years before I had my son. Like way before I had my son. Like we stopped dealing. Whole 3 years went by. People still coming up to me. So and so? Yep. Y'all dealing with each other? Yep. Well, I called him last night. He ain't answered me. Was he at your house? Probably. What time did you call? That dude wasn't nowhere near me. And then they go back to him. Oh, you was weird. Then he called me. Yo, what did you do? Listen, get your girlfriends in place. Because if they come to me, I'm going to tell them, and you're going to always be in trouble. So stop them from coming over here. That's what it was. So then I got brazen.
You're going to always be in trouble, okay?
I'm going to always be in trouble. So I got brazenness one day. And I was like, well, since she thinks you over here, you might as well come over. He's like, all right, here I come. And my son is here 25 years later.
Look, here he is.
Looking just like the man, walking just like the man, talking just, But we had more than that. It was more than that. But it's just.
But it's still the point. The point is, you want to know something, I'm going to let you know.
I'm going to let you know. So no one could ever come to me and tell me anything about him because I already knew. Even if they lied, I knew, because everybody knew. If you switched your skirt a certain way, if you crisscrossed your ankles while skating a certain way, you had his attention.
Come on, Chili in the house.
That's just what it was. That's just what it was. You had his attention. He said what he said. You answered, and it went to the next level.
I ain't mad.
And that's how he was.
I ain't mad neither.
I would say something, but I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to keep my good story to myself.
So, I wasn't mad at him. I say he taught me a lot of lessons, and a lot of cap that I talk, a lot of smack I talk, is because of him. Because a lot of things when I was dating certain people, and he may have seen something, he called me, and that's when I was called Sarita. And he's like, yo, so you letting that slide? And I'm like, what's up? Your eyes ain't open? You ain't seeing that? That was me. You would have been, and this. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, you ain't see. Oh, okay. Okay, I see how we going to play this game. So he saw something. He had already stepped to the guy and said what he said. I didn't know that part. But he made sure my eyes were still open and that I saw and I heard. He was like, oh, that's how we play that game there? Oh, that was cute to you? And it's like, well, it was a little cute. Like, it wasn't cute. He's like, no, thank you. So
he ain't found the cuteness of it.
No. So I didn't have no issue when he closed his eyes and left this earth. I had no issue with that man. None whatsoever.
Oh, he closed his eyes and left the earth?
Yes, he passed when my son was 4. But I had no issues with that man. You still have chicks walking around, grieving him, still celebrating everything and honoring him. And it's been 20-something years later. He's been gone. It's time to move on. It's time to get past that now.
No, they're going to do that till he would have been 50, 60 years old.
Yes, yes. And that's why I truly believe how his ending was. It was because he was, don't get me wrong, he was a thorough guy. I'm not talking ill about him at all. But he was just in the streets. He was a woman's magnet, and he knew how to do what he did when he with that woman, and that's just what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, if this what we gonna do, then what we gonna do, sir? What we doing today, sir? Okay, sir, let's do this thing.
Tell me what
So,
we do. Tell me what we doing today, so I can know how to move.
so
Okay.
I knew how to move. And that's how it happened. You move this way, I move that way. I'm like, all right. And ain't nobody know nobody was moving.
Period.
So until my son came out and it was like, hey, that looked like, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's his dad for sure. I ain't never said it wasn't.
Okay. Where you
And
get
he ain't
that?
never said it wasn't. It is.
Like, where you get that from? I ain't never say that wasn't his baby.
Oh.
Never said it. So, and I tell my son, we laugh about it to this day because some things that he experienced, I just be like, ooh, deja vu. Okay, let me see who you gonna sound like, your dad or me. Let's see, let's play this game right now.
Okay.
When he sound like me, I'm like, yeah, okay, boy. Like his dad, I'm like,
You start scratching your head like, wait a minute, wait a
You
minute, wait a
said,
minute. What we got? What we
yeah,
got to do different here? What I got to?
I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
Look.
we're gonna go do something. Let me
That's when
think
you
about
start
it.
cringing. You be like,
Yeah, I'm like,
it's a little
okay,
cringe. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm
So,
like, all
ladies,
right.
overall, what we doing? We gonna assess the situation by the situation. I'm still telling
I'm
you.
still telling. I'm
Still
still
telling.
telling.
So I'm
It's just,
listen here. Any of my friends, y'all listening, y'all already know I'm telling. So tell
if
your
it's
man
anybody in this
or
bubble,
your
I'm telling.
women.
Anybody in this bubble, I'm telling.
I'm telling.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell me. Y'all bet not.
By
Let me
all
say.
means,
Let me say
please
this.
tell me. Please.
Y'all bet not never ever in your life not tell me. Okay, I refuse not to be told. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Refuse. I
Mm-hmm.
better know.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm not gonna do is go. Although we was only married for like maybe 6 months, that don't count in my book. But I still had to pay for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
ma'am,
Hmm?
if you had to pay for it, it counts.
It count, but it don't count. But it count because I had to pay for that. I had to pay to get that shit annulled. We was
Mm-hmm.
together for almost 2 years, only married for about 6 months. Tell me.
It counts.
Tell me what you want. I want to know.
Girl, I was doing the Cisco bop.
You
Right.
you hear me?
You better
Right.
tell me. Now, I can say it wasn't by a friend, but I was told when it happened to me, when it happened to me, I was told, the girl told me, I chose to stay with the person, right? I was younger. But she couldn't get over the fact that she told me, but I chose to stay. I said,
Mm-hmm.
sis, leave me alone. You told me. I said, okay, I never disrespected her. Thank you so much. You winning. Why you keep bothering me? If you told me already and I still want to be Boo Boo the Fool, please let me be Boo Boo the Fool in peace. Why you
Yep.
keep coming at me every other day after you
Yep.
done told me you winning, sis? Like,
Yep.
what do you want? What more do you want from me?
She
I said,
wanted you to leave
okay.
him so
They
she could
want
have
you to
him
I
leave.
all to
thank
Yeah.
you.
herself.
I thank you so much for telling me. I never disrespected the girl. I'm like, oh, thanks. She like, yeah, he got this one, XYZ, yada yada yada. And then you come walking in my job with the same thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, oh.
So was she the girl? That's why she
She
kept
was,
talking to
yeah.
you?
She was the girl. And she told me this is what we doing. He said that you're not together, yada yada yada. Whatever, whatever. I was young, dumb, and stupid. We all play Boo Boo the Fool. I'm like, okay, sis, thank you. Thank you. But you see that we still together and you still bothering me, sis. If you still dealing with this dude and he's still dealing with me and you know that you winning, why you bothering me?
Because you were
What like
supposed to
she
leave.
like do it in peace. Do it in peace.
You were
Continue to
supposed to
see
leave
him
and
in
let
peace
her
because
keep her position.
Mm-hmm.
listen, continue to do it. It's no longer in peace. It's no longer sneakingly. So now you don't want to do it. I'm
Right.
saying, okay, I'm thanking you. Let me go ahead and be Boo Boo the Fool. I was like 25. My God. Let me go ahead and just continue to be Boo Boo the Fool.
Val said,
Let
my
me
God.
be young and dumb, sis. Why you bothering me?
Because you were supposed to leave. So she can
I was
have it
supposed
all
to.
for
I was
herself.
supposed to leave. But you know what, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Dab? She could
Mm-hmm.
have had him. She Miss Dab. she was already told she already told me what she was doing. So if you already told me what you was doing, and I'm dumb, I'm stupid and dumb, I'm young and dumb, and he was throwing out back shots from here to Africa. So I'm like, I ain't leaving. So listen, if I'm Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, chick get Wednesday and Friday and Saturday. Let the man rest on Sunday. I mean, but I mean,
On the seventh day, we
listen,
rest.
you gotta be honest, okay? I'm like, sis, okay, well, if you getting what I'm getting, I ain't leaving either.
You not
So,
getting what you getting. That's the
so,
thing.
so if I'm not leaving, and you told me, and I continue to stay, and and now you continue to bother me, why?
What was that? That was that scissor song, Weekend?
Yeah.
You
You
get
wasn't
Saturday,
getting what
Sunday,
you
Monday. Oh.
She wasn't getting.
Oh, okay.
Because
She
it's
didn't want to
no,
split up her time.
she didn't want to
She
split
didn't want to
it.
split.
Mm.
Oh.
She
She
wanted you
wasn't
to be
getting
born.
what you was getting, so she needed you out the picture so she could get all what you was getting.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Oh.
Because women, we take up a lot of time, a lot of energy. Can't no man, he get tired after a while. Then he start telling on himself. Then y'all start having the little dumb arguments. And like the guy who cheated on me, we had like these dumb arguments, and I told him, I said, listen, do me a favor. When you about to go outside with her, stop arguing with me.
Just
go.
Fight with me. Just go. I didn't call you. I'm not at your house. You're not at my house.
Go.
You're calling me for an argument.
Go ahead, Miss Deb. I'm with what she just said.
I'm with Miss Deb too.
What Miss Deb say? You have every right to stay after, especially if you just want to play with it and not keep it. I know that's right.
Miss Deb, I'm with you.
Miss Deb is on it. She's been on it in all her comments. She's been on it.
Sometimes you just want to keep playing.
You just want to keep playing.
Yeah. And when I finally said I was done, I was done.
Right. When
I finally said I was done. And when I was done, I was done. Listen, I'm not the type that's going to go ahead and just make this decision prematurely and then I'm boo-boo the fool running back. I'm going to stay in it and be that fool until I'm done. And then once I'm done, I'm done. So when I'm done, that's it. It's like, oh, she's serious. Like, yeah, this is it. That's all. That's it.
You done.
I'm done. Okay, that chicken is cooked because
it's a done better. It's a done better now.
Okay? Listen.
Yes, it's a done better now. And you're right. When when you're done and when you're frustrated or when you're fed up or when you just have enough is enough. No one can tell you when you're done.
No one.
You just be done.
I can want you to be done today, but it's up to you to say, you know what, I'm done with this.
I'm done.
And move on from it.
And we all have our
times that you've been done and went back because you missed it, and that's okay.
And that's okay.
Okay. It is what it is.
But I'm still telling. And if you tell me, thank you. Thank you, sis. Yeah. Thank you for telling me. But I'm gonna leave when I'm ready. Well,
when I'm ready.
I'm so no nonsense now. If you say you calling at 4 and you call at 4:10, I'm done. I'm not even answering the damn phone.
I'm getting that way.
Lord, help me.
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that right there? Because I'm feeling that way too. Like if you say you come in at 3:00, don't come here at no 4:30. Like, am I supposed to open the door at 4:30?
No.
Next topic: inconsistencies. Let's do it.
Yeah, like what? Like I'm there. So I thought it was just me. So I'm 44, and I thought that I was knocking on menopause's door because some things that bothered me before, things that didn't bother me before, it's starting to.
They're bothering now. Yeah.
And I be having a lot of emotional, intelligent days, and I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like, is it me?
No.
No, it ain't you.
Okay, thank you.
It's the lack of patience for the stupid shit.
I just don't have time. I just don't have
that's
time.
What it is. Like I don't have time for it. Yeah.
I don't have time anymore. I don't. I'd rather you don't give me a time frame on something. Don't tell me that you're going to do something and do it or don't. But don't have me with
waiting
the thought process because I don't have expectations on anybody. So don't give me the thoughts that you're going to do something because you're telling me that you're going to do it, because then I get pissed off when you don't. And then I'm
Right.
just done. And I don't have
Yeah.
time for it. Because if I
And I
tell
don't think that there's anything wrong with expecting someone to do what they told you they were going to do. Like, I have a problem with that. Like, a lot of people, you can't expect them. No, if you tell me you're going to do something, then I expect you to keep your word of what you say you're
Right.
going to do.
Mhm.
Other than that, I'm not placing an unrealistic expectation upon you. But if you
Right.
tell me something, I'll call you at 4:00. Then call at 4:00. What is wrong with your time management?
Right. It's like stuff happens. I get it. Life happens.
I
Emergencies
get it.
happen. I get that.
If you can't call at 4 and something happened, then we got trigger fingers. Hey, I'll give you a call in a minute.
But yeah, because I expect you to let me know, not
I
just keep
expect
me
you to let me
hanging.
know. Yeah.
So this what I'm saying, Deb, right. If you don't come when you tell me you're coming, I'm leaving and going out with a friend.
That's right, Deb.
That's right. I have to get that because I don't have no friends right now. I have to get some friends. I don't have no friends.
Child, please, I'm ready.
Because
You
I'm done.
so
I'm
I'm
done
like,
with
all right.
friends too. I'm done. I'm just done with everybody. Like, I need a sage, maybe. I need to get some sage in my house and just like
Let it go.
sage
Just
the
open it up.
atmosphere.
I don't need no sage. I just need to tell you how the freak I'm feeling so I can move on.
I did that too.
Oh.
That's
Want me
why
come, you want me
that's
to
why
come,
I'm
you
just
want me to
like,
come over? Look, you want me to come over? I'll bring wine.
yeah, you know what? I
We
brought
can
wine
figure
and
it out.
I still got wine in my freezer. That is so bad. I brought wine and it's still in my freezer. That's bad.
Now I have wine for my birthday. My birthday was in October. Let's not discuss.
I got extra wine too, and it's okay. I'm trying, it's fine.
It's
Yes,
fine. It's
It's here for when it's needed.
that's
yeah,
right. That's right.
yeah. Maybe that's why I won't tell no more either, because I don't have no friends no more. I talk too much.
Goodbye. I'm not doing this.
What
I'm
they
not
weren't
ready.
your if you said something and you no longer have friends, they wasn't your friends. Because girlfriends you say.
Yeah, I have some girlfriends who, we rekindle every now and again. Like, it could be a couple months go by and they're like, hey, let's hang out, let's go out. That's fine. But I don't have the consistent role like I used to have. My circle is very small now. Very, very small.
So is
And that's
mine.
okay.
And you want to know why? Because I realized that everybody can't handle the truth of what comes out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with you not being able to handle the truth of what comes out of my mouth. I'm okay with that. Because I'm not going to change it.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, let me keep my circle the way it is, because these folk here can handle all of the truth that comes out of the kid's mouth at any given point. And they also know that I can handle the truth that comes out of their mouth. I'm not easily offended like that. You know what I'm saying? If you easily offended, you're not a person that could be a friend of mine, period. Because I don't care. That's like having your friend, a lot. And I've been seeing a lot of these memes running around here, especially with certain pictures. If you can't tell your friend they look a mess before they go out, you ain't their friend. No, I'm that friend. I'm going to tell you might not want to wear that.
Yeah.
You wearing those shoes? Oh, you don't like those? Sis, and you know what? Your brow is uneven. I know they're supposed to be.
Please tell me.
I know they're supposed to be fraternal and they not twins. But let me know when my brow uneven, like to the point where it's noticeable. Like one is all the way up here and the other one is down here. You supposed to let me know. Now, granted, sometimes I can take a step back and look at it, but you supposed to let me know. Or better yet, let me tell y'all what, you know what? And I hope some of y'all that work out with me are listening right now, because I'm about to be real honest with y'all. Okay. The other day when I was at the gym, y'all did not let me know my wig shifted. I'm being for real. I walk out the gym, right? And I told the trainer, because he had to take the weighted vest off of me, right? So I said, I get in the car. I happen to look in the mirror, in the rearview mirror, right? And I was like, you can see the front now. It wasn't all the way like back here, right? But it was like you can see the little part of the black cap, like right there in the front.
Excuse me, but you did not tell me.
Because you had to take that weighted vest. You took the vest off of me. Text. Why you ain't tell me my wig shifted? You knew you saw that cap right there. Y'all are not my friends because y'all did not tell me that in the midst of that workout, Deb, they ain't tell me my wig shifted. Okay? I was like, how y'all not gonna tell me my wig shifted back? Now it wasn't an inch, it was like maybe a little eighth of an inch because you could see the black cap. It was like right there. And you can see the little black cap. I said, y'all ain't my friends. Y'all not gonna tell me that my wig shifted. I get in the car. I said, look, I'm in the car like, oh, wait a minute. Let me shift that thing in. Wait a minute. And I'm on the phone.
You was working out.
Girl, we was working out. You hear me? I felt like Martin in that workout video. You feel me? We was working out. And and my wig was, it had went back a little bit, because that was a lot. That was a good workout. When y'all watch this, just know y'all wrong for not telling me my wig shifted.
Listen.
Some of y'all wrong. Y'all don't be telling y'all friends when they got food in their teeth and y'all know y'all see it. Y'all tell y'all friend the truth. I'm going to tell you. If you got a little something hanging, I'm going to be like, girl, you might hit that right there.
Okay, please tell me.
Telling everything. Telling it all.
The tell don't just relate to relationship stuff. The tell relates to all things. What I'm not going to do is tell you one thing and I'll tell you all things. Now I'm telling you everything. This is a collective.
A collective thought. Yes.
But y'all didn't tell me my wig shifted. I felt some type of way about that. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got to say about telling, because that's how I wanted to end it. Because they didn't tell me my wig shifted. I want y'all to know y'all not my friends for not telling me my wig shifted back.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Yes,
all right, that's all I got for you. Look, that's all I got for y'all. Tell friends when they wig shift back.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's gospel right there.
Tell me
Don't have y'all start looking crazy.
Y'all watch Housewives of Potomac. Remember Karen trying to fix her wig and she was all like that? You supposed to tell friends when they wig shift. That's all I got for y'all. I should have took a picture of that and be like, y'all not my friends.
Oh my goodness.
Wig was shifted. I'm gonna tell y'all wig shift.
Please do.
Please do.
I'll
part over here. They're supposed to be over there. No, I'm gonna tell you.
I might shift my own because I'll be so conscious about it when they're on. Because I don't wear them that often. So when I do, I just keep touching and making sure
Typically, because I got a gym wig, so typically with the gym wig, I have my cap on with it. But I had been getting hot with the gym wig on because it'd be hot. We'd be sweating. We be really working out and stuff. So I was like, I'm not gonna wear the hat. But for now on, I got that cap on now. Yes. All right, y'all. That's it. We telling all things. I'm sorry.
We telling it all.
Deb said use the glue. Deb, I'm just scared because we be sweating in the gym, but I might have to get that wig glue. Got to be a something, you know what I'm saying? Gorilla something. I ain't gonna be the next gorilla.
It's the got to be. Yeah, do the got to be. Don't do the gorilla.
All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. The shop open late, but we got the gate up though. Okay, we got the gate up. We was able to service y'all the best way we know how to service, which is with nothing but the raw, uncut, unadulterated, uninhibited, free for all type talk that we offer y'all in the beauty shop. And we thank y'all. Rita, go ahead.
Well, I don't know. She said, go ahead. So I'm just going to say what she said times 2. And Val can't hear us because Val's phone is dying. So we want to just thank you all guys for coming. And we will see y'all again on not next Sunday, but the following Sunday. And we will make sure our promo is out so you guys can be a part of the conversation. We love y'all. God bless and see y'all soon. The doors of the shop is now closed.